All right, guys, so these are the problems from your Big Idea math book, your student journal, and it's page 131 through 132. I'm going to do 1 through 8. It says in exercises 1 and 2, identify all pairs of congruent corresponding parts, then write another congruent statement for the polygons. So if we look here, P is the same as S because they have 3 marks. Q is the same as T because it has 2 marks. And R is the same as U because it has 1 mark. So I can rewrite this statement as triangle QRP is congruent to triangle Q should match T, R should match U, and P should match S. Okay, done with that one. So I'll go here. A matches E. D matches H. B matches F. And C matches G. So now I'm not going to rewrite their statement. I'm going to write my own. D, C, B, A should be congruent to D should match H, C should match G, and B should match F, and A should match E. And we're done with that one. So we answered those 2 questions. Next it says solve for X and Y if these 2 triangles are congruent. So here, X, if I look at the pictures, then XZ is the same thing as TS because they both have the same mark. So is this side and so is this side. And I know they're all the same length because they have the same mark on them. Okay, and since we have 2 sides that are congruent in these triangles, then 2 sides that are the same length, we're going to call this an isosceles triangle. That's an isosceles triangle. So this is 15, this is 15, this is 15, and that's 15. So in order to solve for y, then I would say 3y plus 9 equals 15. Draw a line down the middle. Let's run the math. We get 3y equals 6, divide by 3, divide by 3, y equals 2. Next, we have this. It's the same as that. And let me double check. Y should match S. Yep, Y and S should match. And then I'm going to go through here and knock out the math. If that's a true statement, then I should be able to say that 2x minus 20 equals 30. Draw a line down the middle, make it go. Oops. Then we get 2x, line down the middle, equals 50. Divide by 2, divide by 2, x equals 25. So we're going to go back up to the next one now. We're done with that. It says that these 2 polygons are similar, are congruent. Then A should match E. All right, so I'm going to go and say A matches E. So I should be able to set up an equation. 60 plus 8x equals 108. Draw my line down the middle. Minus 60, 8x equals 48. Divide by 8, divide by 8, x equals to 6. Oops, take this off. So x equals 6 here. So we solve for x, we're good to go. Now C matches G, so I'm going to put those colors on there. C matches G, and this arrow is not at this side, it's pointing at the angle, guys. So you can set up an equation if they equal to each other. You could say 8y minus 3x equals 62. And then we're going to go ahead and solve this. 8y minus 3 times 6 equals 62. 8y minus 18 equals 62. We're going plus 18 plus 18. 8y equals 80. 6, yep, divide by 8, divide by 8, y equals 10. And we are done. So we answered that question. Let's keep moving. Number 5, it says show that the polygons are congruent and explain your reasoning. So if we look here, I'm going to go here. I have this side matches that side, and then I have an angle that matches this angle, and then I have this side that matches that side. So it looks like these two are congruent by side, angle, side, since they're triangles. Side, angle, side. And I can say that because the angle is in the middle of the two sides. This side matches that side, this side. This angle matches this angle, that side matches that side. So I'm going to go check side, angle, side. I'm good. Side, angle, side. So that's how I know there. Here, I am going to go and highlight all the sides that work and angles that work. This piece matches that piece. This piece matches that piece. This angle matches this angle. And this angle matches this angle down here. And this side matches that side. This side, oops, different color. This side matches this side right here. This side matches this up here. And this side matches that side. Alright, so if I'm working with that, I could say the measure of angle M is congruent to its matching angle, the measure of angle I. I could say the measure of angle L is congruent to the measure of angle J. Oh, nope, not J, but H. The measure of angle N is congruent to the measure of angle J. And then the measure of angle K is congruent to the measure of angle G. So we got all the angle stuff out the way. Now let's go do the side. Line segment ML is congruent to line segment HI. Line segment LK is congruent to line segment GH. Line segment NK is congruent to line segment GJ, and line segment MN is congruent to line segment JI. And we're done. So since we showed that all the corresponding sides are congruent, we're good. Now we're going to skip 7. We're going to go ahead and go to 8. So on 8 is asking me to find the measure of angle 1, and this is 1 right here. So first I'm just going to match up the matching parts. It's saying that this is going to be the same as this, and it gave me that this side is the same as this side, and that's all the information I have so far. But I do know some rules. This angle is going to be the same as this angle off of vertical angles, so I can call this 54 right here. So I know these two match. I am stuck because I got to find this purple one. So I need to go up here and look in this triangle, and I have two angles. So if I figure out this angle, then I know this angle down here. So I know a triangle, if I add all the angles together, that's 180 degrees. So if I take 180 minus 80 minus 54, which is 100 minus 54, let's see what we get. 180 minus 80 minus 54 equals 46. So if this angle up here is 46, then this angle down here is also 46. And we're done. All right, see you guys when you come to school. Please do your homework and don't just copy, babies. It matters. Practicing does matter. Okay, bye.